You want something better?
Budget for your gadget with Cholo Dela Cruz.
Unfortunately, Sir Cholo Dela Cruz is not here, but of course, the Techno Boys here are going to be covering everything with you guys with something that our friends over at 𝐷𝚗𝚎𝚏 have sent. And of course, I think we have a special guest today that's going to help us explain everything that's going on. Guys, welcome. How are you guys? What do we have today?
Anyway, I guess let's start off with the main stage today, which
It's a big device here.
all right. So we have the Lenovo LOQ15IRX9. A lot of numbers after
Can I
it.
just say, I saw this bad boy, and it looks insane. It looks like a machine.
It is a
What do
machine.
we have? What is this thing packing?
Well, our friends over at 𝐷𝚗𝚎𝚏 has sent us this laptop. This is once again the Lenovo LOQ15IRX9. So, JJ, let's talk about some of the exterior first.
Yeah.
So it's a Luna gray finish. It's a very sleek design with a lot of USB ports around it. There's an HDMI and an Ethernet cable around it. And if you've noticed, I've usually not seen this in other laptops, especially gaming laptops. This laptop has a numpad on it.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Okay.
It has a numpad.
Let me say this, guys. The thing is, a lot of modern day laptops remove the numpad.
Yeah, they don't.
Because they want to have a lot of
don't need
space. Yeah. But listen, honestly, as a business major, all right, and I have to do accounting homework,
I
having the
see.
numpad is kind of useful,
I used to use the numpad for an additional player. Like, for example, someone else.
Oh, I get it. You're sharing the same keyboard. So you could do that too. So if you guys are interested in this kind of laptop where there's a numpad, let's just say you guys have an accounting job and you need the numpad, then
that.
Just get the Lenovo LOQ15RX from @𝐷𝚗𝚎𝚏, right?
exactly. Because like the thing is like even if you, for example, you want a good gaming laptop, you want to be able to game on the side but do your accounting job.
Yeah.
We got the numpad over here, and something I noticed earlier, JJ. This laptop has a really cool feature with its screen, I guess. Any of you guys tuning over at playback.tv/magic899 can currently see this, but if you can pull it back for us, JJ.
Yeah, let me do the favors. I'll go very, very deep right now. Oh my
Okay.
God.
It's laying flat.
Any of you guys tuning over on your radio sets, in the car, in your
Yeah.
house, or wherever, you guys can see this right now. But I'm telling you, the screen is laying flat like the keyboard.
That's
it,
wild.
it looks like
It's so flexible.
It looks like two iPads next to each other.
Right.
I
So you can
love
flex
that.
at around 180 degrees.
Something like that.
I love
this
that.
looks so close to 180 degrees. So listen, guys, if you're tired of all your, let's just say you have a younger brother who keeps bending the hinges of your laptop all the way back and it
It's
breaks.
not gonna be a problem.
It's not gonna be a problem here.
Exactly, because this thing is far back. I'm saying I can look directly downwards on it. It's hard to describe, but it can fold back. The screen can fold really far back. Unfortunately, it can't fold back to a tablet mode. But come on, guys, for the value, or I guess the power that this laptop has, I don't think you're going to be looking for
really, really good.
touch screen capabilities, right?
What kind of power are we packing again?
This is actually an i7 13th gen, the latest.
The latest generation
So it's
of
very,
Intel
very
processors.
powerful, and it also has a dedicated
Graphics
for
card.
graphics card,
Yeah.
a 4060 with 8 gigabytes of RAM.
For the gamers out there, you guys know what that means. But for those who don't, this is a powerhouse of a machine. This is insane. Insane power.
If any of you guys, kind of play games like Valorant, Marvel Rivals, CSGO,
Yeah.
Call of Duty, any of those games, I'm telling you, this laptop will run it and run it well.
I get that.
You
I
don't
get
Have
that.
no
any
problems.
problems playing your games. And if ever you're not a gamer and you're doing other things, you can also run AutoCAD on it without any problems on
Yeah, any of you
Processing
architectural students out there, this might be the laptop
is for you.
Yeah.
I just want to reach over and grab it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Listen, guys, and if you guys aren't into AutoCAD, you're not into gaming, but let's just say you're a struggling, video editing student,
Right.
Yeah.
this is also the laptop for you because, guys, listen, this has a lot of, guys, this is a powerful laptop.
Dude, video editing softwares, they're kind of hard to run because, of course, you need to process the video at the end. Or you have to run all of these different animations that you have to add in your video. But then this bad boy, this can run something like DaVinci Resolve.
Yes, or well, just straight up, what was it? Like the Adobe one.
Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro, there we go, yes.
It can do that with ease.
Yes. It could,
I think it can do anything.
yeah. I remember earlier during when we were talking about the recent news around the world, we were talking about reviving old reviving old animals.
Species, yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you might need this laptop to revive your technological career, Well, imagine your video rendering takes 3 hours, not on this stuff, not on this thing.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah, we got like I also want to mention this. I know all you editor heads,
Yeah.
you people that love editing, it's always the same problem.
Me,
Yeah. It's always the same problem. I can edit on this, but there's no storage.
Oh.
I only have 500 gigabytes. What am I supposed to put on that?
It's a lot,
Well,
yeah.
fret not, guys, because this laptop is even expandable.
Yeah,
Wow.
so starting at 512 gigabytes of SSD, it's expandable up to 4 terabytes.
There's more
Guys,
storage to it.
For reference, 1 terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Imagine going from 500 gigabytes of regular storage to something like 4,000
gigabytes.
I'm surprised. If you need more than that for your video editing, I don't know what you're editing at that point.
This is basically a PC. This is a PC.
it's just a PC that's on your lap. That's why it's called a laptop.
But of course, we have the laptop. We kind of need to have a place to plug this thing.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing, guys. Normally you can just plug it straight into the wall, and we won't judge you for that. But something that you want to kind of look out for is, of course, with a laptop as good as this, I don't want to break it.
Yeah.
I don't want something to happen to it. It's my baby, and I want to protect it.
You gotta protect it with your life.
Exactly. So what do we have for you guys? Well, our lovely friends over at 𝐴𝚒𝐼𝐴NIC.com.ph have sent us another product that will look out for your laptop. This is the Orico OSC4A4U 20-watt Universal Surge Protector. So before I get into the details of what exactly is a surge protector, let's just talk about, some of the features this has. Well, it has about 4 outlets, guys, or saksakan or whatever you want to call it. We even have a on-off switch in case you don't want it running all the time.
And I'm noticing it also has some USB ports.
Exactly. So if you want to plug this right in to
your phone.
Yeah, your phone.
anything,
You gotta charge
a
something.
lamp
Yeah.
or something, and you don't have an adapter for it. You can just plug it right straight to the Orico.
Let's just say you have your boys over. You have no, not even the boys. You got your friends over, right?
The team, the gang.
Yeah, the gang over, and everyone needs to charge their phone, but you only have so many plugs.
True.
Right here, guys, over here, 4. So up to 4 friends.
And then if you need to have plugs for your laptops, you can have them plug them there.
Exactly.
And they can have a LAN party.
Exactly. Listen,
Right.
guys. So you have 4 plugs for 4 friends, and then 4 USBs for 4 phones.
I love that.
While you're playing, you can use the phones. Anyways, getting straight into exactly what a surge protector is without getting too technical about it. Basically, sometimes, let's just say a thunderstorm happens or, a sudden burst of electricity hits your house. I hope that it doesn't happen, but sometimes it can ruin your gadgets because, long story short, sometimes the tech that you have doesn't really like it when absurd amounts of energy are being poured into it. It's like if someone made you drink 5 gallons of water in one sitting. Obviously, you're not gonna have fun with that.
Overload.
Exactly. So basically, a surge protector prevents that from happening.
That's good. It's gonna protect your laptop.
Exactly. It gets the electricity that the thunder hit.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be like, okay, wait, I'm gonna deliver it slowly to the laptop so that it won't, burst into flames or lose all my data,
I love that.
So, our friends over at 𝐴𝚒𝐼𝐴NIC, lovely gift that they sent us, or lovely product that they sent
It
us.
goes well with the laptop.
Yeah,
I'd say.
because it protects your laptop. Think about it, guys. Mid-editing and then a thunderstorm hits, your data's
You're
fine.
safe now. Oh, that's great. People over on Playback are already asking. They're already wondering, how much is all of this? I want to get one of these
Of
myself.
course,
Let's start with the Lenovo LOQ 15 IRX9. So before it is around 91,000 pesos. And I know what you might be thinking, oh my God.
How am I going to afford that?
How am I going to afford that?
Well, for this much power,
I mean,
It's worth it.
I think it's really worth it. But our friends at 𝐴𝚒𝐼𝐴NIC has offered a deal. Now you can get it at a discounted price at 85,495.
Wow, that's like 10,000 pesos off.
Yeah, that's a very huge steal. And you also have flexible payment options with 0% interest where you can pay 7,120 pesos per month for 12 months.
Hold up. Did you just say 0% interest?
0%
Guys,
interest.
wait. Listen. As a business major, You know, that's appealing. 0% interest for 12 months? That's not bad,
I
guys.
love that. I love that. What about the Orico plug?
Actually, before we get to the Orico, one last deal Asianic has finally struck us.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys somehow have the cash and you can just pay cash on hand in one go, you can even get it at an even lower price at 77,950 pesos.
Is this for real? Oh
And
my god.
guys, that's not even the end of Asianic's deal for you guys. They even have an exclusive bundle. If you purchase it now, and you can receive premium accessories including the Lenovo gaming backpack and an across RGB keyboard and mouse.
Oh my god.
And of course, you guys want to know, I was yapping on about the Orico Surge
the
Protector.
Surge Protector.
You guys can check that over at 𝐴𝚗𝚎.com.ph for a before price. So remember guys, not the current price, 1,700 pesos. A bit too pricey. But our friends over at 𝐴𝚗𝚎.com.ph, of course, you know they're going to discount it for us. We have a current price of 999 pesos. That's like 700 pesos off, guys. If you're not buying this now, I don't know what you're doing.
If you guys want to see more details on how to get these, anything you guys want to know about this, you can go to 𝐴𝚗𝚎.com.ph and go to any of their branches and get yours today. Absolutely love it. Thank you again to our friends over at Asianic. And this was
Budget for your gadget with 𝐿𝚚𝚎𝚑.
At Asianic, better people, better service, better deals. You may visit our branches, flash on the screen.